Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out,
as is always the best case. David, thank you. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Grant is out there with Little, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now, here is Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Now here is Hachimura. James wide open, and the 3 ball is good.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
And Lillard kicks to Little. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And that one's good, Eubanks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The 3 from LeBron. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers on top, leading by just 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. We resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Mohamed Bamba. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Hands it from downtown.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Portland trailing here. Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish, for a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Now here's Beasley. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Grant the pass to Johnson. And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Two-for-one chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Bamba, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Bamba. Walker with a clean look. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Sharp. He kicks to Reddish. Bamba against Grant. Lock at 6. Shoots over Bamba. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Their effort on the glass is a difference maker, creating extra possessions, so crucial, giving me flashbacks of my playing days.
What, did you lead the league in rebounding? I don't think you ever did that. 0.
Because I'm a prolific MF scorer.
What's MF stand for?
Most frequently.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Little out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Eubanks in at center. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Bucket is good.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. 59 seconds left to play in the third. LeBron against Simon. Hachimura, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. .43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count that one.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Here's Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. To the inside, Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
And stolen by Russell. The pass to James. Out to Russell. There's the triple. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Trailblazers lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron James. And it's Bamba in at the 5. Simons the pass to Fifer over James. And Portland again with the bucket.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And James gets it to go.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
Simons on the wing. Back to Lillard. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Damian Lillard.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Anthony Simons. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Bamba. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good! And the Lakers lead by 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Eubanks, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Walker dishes to LeBron. Good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And so they foul intentionally.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. A different look now for Portland. Grant, he's checked in for Knox. And it's Little in for Matisse Thybulle. And then for the Lakers, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Bamba. Hachimura comes in for Malik Beasley. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
This is why Lillard's teammates view him as a leader because they trust him to make big shots.
And the Lakers call time here. They're leading by 4. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thank you, David.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can and then immediately foul.
5th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 7. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Knox the pass to Thibault. Thibault on the wing to the paint. Here's Eubanks. Money!
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Penalty.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Russell taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Knox. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Lonnie Walker the fourth. Dennis Schroeder.
And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the